Before entering the space industry, I have a lot of free time. This is the first thing. But to be more serious, well, I was studying electrical engineering in Technical University of Gdańsk. I have done there my 4 years, and later on I started Erasmus program. So it was 1 year exchange with INP, NSET. I graduated also electrical engineering and control. And later on I got more crazy and I decided to do my PhD. So I did my PhD with the Laplace Laboratory, so I keep continuing electrical engineering. It was not really in the space domain, but the advantage of the PhD was that it was officially in the electrical engineering, but in the reality there was a lot of physics, a lot of chemistry, so it really allowed to see a lot of different things and meet a lot of different people. And after the PhD, I said to myself, yeah, now I know how much trouble I can get from working in the research and innovation. So I want to continue these troubles, and I want to work in the space industry, and I want to push the limits maximum to innovate and to do the research. Oh, there was plenty of bumps. Plenty of challenges. Everything started before in Poland, so first I had to finish the study there, then I had to come to France. I struggled with a lot of things. There was a little things that I had to overcome. But I think each time when you find on your road a lot of challenges, you appreciate much more later on what you have done. And moreover, when you have all these difficulties, and sometimes you have also the things that they are not working as you would like that they work, it's also some kind of lesson. So even if it's a failure, somehow you know that it was a failure, and you can take your own conclusions, and you will not repeat the same mistake. So it's also a lesson. So I think the most important here is to learn from what you have done, even if it's a failure or success. So I'm working in Airbus Defence and Space as a R&T onboard project manager. So basically the project itself is, it contains 3 big work packages about solar panels, batteries, and architecture of the satellites. And what we are doing in this project is that we are looking for the new solar panels, solar cells, batteries, and the new type of the architecture of the satellite. So globally is this. And to be more practical, because this is very theoretical, to be more practical, what am I doing is that I'm asking a lot of questions of the type, what if? So it's like, what will happen if you do this like this, or what if you will use this thing here and not there? So I think this is the basic. I also work a lot with the different companies, so I am looking for the interesting people who are doing interesting things, funny things, who are doing some innovation. Not really in the space industry. We are also looking for the people who are not working in the space industry, and the solution may be adapted for the space industry. So it's kind of fun. So my space research related dream is to add my small brick to the space station on Mars. I want to participate in creating some small city or village, or however we will call it, for people on Mars. I think, well, personally I'm an engineer. And usually when I'm asked this question, people are looking for response like the mathematical skill, physics, having a PhD and so on. But I would say that this is not at all important. Well, maybe a little bit. However, what is extremely important is the creativity, imagination, and communication. Today, I think even your idea is great, you discover something, your calculations are perfect. if you don't communicate them well, nobody will know about them. So these two things, like creativity and communication, that would be the most important things in the domain, I think. I think the biggest achievement that I am proud of is that my closest entourage is still alive. I did not kill anybody. Sometimes, you know, working in the space industry, it can be very frustrating. You sometimes really need to find extra motivation to work, to continue, to keep pushing the technologies that the other one, they don't believe that it will work. So you need to convince a lot of people. And sometimes it's difficult. It demands you sometimes to work late in the evening to prepare the things, also in the night. So it can be frustrating, but this frustration, it's also a motivation. So let's say that it's a positive frustration. And after all, I think that I am very proud that things are continue working, and we are achieving the more and more things, and we are developing, continue developing. I would say go for it. I think it's maybe a little bit more difficult for the girls to do the engineering study, to work in space, but I think that we don't really care about this. We should not really think about this, that if we are women or if we are men. If you have capacity, if you are interested in, if you are passionate about it, I don't really see the problem if you are a woman or man. It doesn't really matter. What matters, it's really your passion and that you want to do it. And this is it. So go for it.